Luke, it ended 4-0 in the end. Disappointing one to take?
Disappointing. I've got to be honest, I'm embarrassed. You'd have to go through the archives to find 4 goals against the team that I put out. Went 1-0 down. I thought first half we probably edged it slightly with no real killer in the final third. Had a couple of opportunities. Then we come out second half and I said to Dodds, we haven't started. Our clearances were poor on several occasions. They kept us locked in, and then Asa Halls pulled one out of the back pocket in terms of the swivel in the left foot. And I felt that we could have probably come level with Cabs. Great ball from Junior Moraes. Does it change the outlook of the game? Potentially, probably gives us a slight lift, and we don't put that goal in the back of the net, and we capitulated. I just said to them then, I've got to be honest, we fell in, we imploded. I heard on the 88th minute, after being 4-0 down, stay compact. And it doesn't look like it. I have to say, any paying punter or Boreham fan would suggest that we don't work on our back unit. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, worked heavily on it. Got 2 new individuals in that back 5 components. And for me, a mile off it. I felt Femi Ilisamni didn't deserve to be on a losing team this evening. I thought he was awesome. But as a group, our distances were poor. It's something that I'm hot on. We're too deep, too detached. And yeah, like I said, from my original comment, I'm embarrassed that we've served up that performance.
At half time, it looked pretty even. Even actually, you were in the ascendancy before the referee blew his whistle. What happened in the second half?
I was gutted he didn't call full time then. He's going to give him a rollicking. Why? Because I felt we finished the first half quite strong. We had a couple of little half chances, and we didn't put them to the sword. And what do you expect from Gary Johnson's team that's sitting currently quite comfortably at the top of the table? They're going to come out and have a go, and I felt they did that. And I felt that we a bit like hare in the headlights. And you can't offer up clearances from our back line, and you can't clear it past your halfway line with no pressure on the ball. And then I felt that we didn't play the decisions correctly. I think that we tried to play out, and they're a pressing team. They get their forward unit quite aggressive at you, and I think you needed to play past that. But yeah, I've got to be honest, I have to look at it back. I spoke to a couple of boys individually that we got to look at it back, because I can't have that. 7 goals in 3 games. And like I said to him, whether that's Piero going in there, whether that's Corey Whiteley going in there, if Dave Stevens going in at right hand side, we're a team that's got the best defensive record in the National League. And I put a lot of reward on that, because we work tirelessly as a defensive unit, as a midfield unit, and as an offensive unit to ensure that we leave football matches with clean sheets. Torquay thoroughly deserved the win after their second half performance, and they put us to the sword. They're ruthless in their finishing, but we don't get tight in the box. I spoke about the little combinations, 1-2s in and around the box. That's not defending, and that's something that we need to work on, because for me, best defensive unit, I brought in Pearce to ensure that we're better. So it tells you something.
You've got Stockport coming up in the National League. Does all the attention's turned to that now, and you have to try and forget about this one?
Listen, I've got to be honest, I'm absolutely gutted. Reason being is because year on year there's an opportunity for someone to go to Wembley. Why do you want to pass that up? I don't get why that dressing room in there wants to pass that up. I tasted Wembley, I failed, and I want to go back there again, whether that's in the playoffs or in the trophy. And did we have an easy route? No, of course. I know Yeovil was a walkover, but Torquay, not a problem. They have an agenda. They want to get out of the National League, as do we. And they've come here and taken it proper seriously. You look at their team that they put out, considering they're going to Notts County on Saturday. We didn't deliver on a performance over 90 minutes. Unfortunately, the referee doesn't blow a whistle after 45. And it's not a boxing match where we get the points win. So, yeah, I'm gutted. I don't think I can part this one just yet. Because 4-0, it's hurt me. I have to say, it's hurt me. I'm trying to think. I'm literally trying to rack my brain to work out who was the last team to score 4 against us. Dagenham away 2-3 years ago.
In a while.
So, and that hurts me, because I'm telling my peers, my CEO, my chairman, how hard we're working on the training field. Nah, Dan, they've done this, they've done that. They've been great in terms of defensively, bought into their jobs, and then we served that up. So I have to say, I've got to look at it completely. I won't park it just yet, but I will have to because Stockport is on the horizon.
Last question for you. Goals is still something you want to try and get more in the team, I'm sure. Are you looking to add to the squad, or is it about the guys that you've got currently stepping up their game?
Listen, if there's people available and they're better than what we've got, of course, because we're in a position where we can strengthen, but it's not bringing in anyone. We've got to bring in the right personnel. We tried to put Junior Marais in that little hole to try and get goals and assists. He gets his shots off from his time previously with us in the National South. He was very productive at dropping in and getting half turns. So, yeah, we need goals. Look at our goals for tally. I think there's only 3 teams that are less than us in the National League. So that's a stat that ain't good enough. And it's just the fact that the defensive unit have been that productive prior to this evening, prior to Millwall, prior to Dover, and not conceded many. So that's aided us in terms of where we are on the league. But yeah, goals are a problem. Cabs knows it. I spoke to Cabs. This isn't talking out of turn. He has to score. Fact. Reedy needs to score, get a swivel on, work a shot. We've gone in with Corey on 2 or 3 occasions where we haven't worked the goalkeeper or used the grass to slide it in the far corner. So these are things that we need to improve on. Going back to your question, we are looking to strengthen. Why? Because I think it's now 7-8 weeks where we go Saturday, Tuesday, and that's a tough ask in the National League, especially when you go to Stockport this weekend after playing Torquay this evening, and then I believe we've got Chesterfield coming to town on Tuesday. So it's relentless, but I'm not the only manager going through it. I'm not the only dressing room going through it. This is common for everyone in the National League now, with the condensed season, with COVID cases and all them bits that are being thrown at everyone. It's going to be tough, but look, I'm a big believer of wipe your mouth and move on. We've got beat by Torquay this evening 4-0. I'm aggrieved, I'm upset, I'm embarrassed. That's the word I'm looking at. I said to the group, I'm embarrassed to go and do an interview because for me, that's not what we're about. That's not where we're at as a football club, how I set my teams up. I got Piercy in the stand looking at that going, what have I done? So I say that loosely. But look, we got an opportunity to bounce back on Saturday against Stockport. We were on 3 fronts turning into January. We're now on 1. So there's no excuses to go and achieve what we want to achieve this year.